Alright, here we are once again. I can hear myself, so that's perfect, you know. It's good when you hear your voice back on stream. This is always helpful. Um, yeah, so we've got our components at an interesting point. Some of these components only have one fresh one left, which is kind of worrying. The IC, we're using our third one out of four. We're only, we're on race what? Race 12 out of 23? Basically halfway through the season. And for some of these components, we use more than half. So that's a bit worrying. But, we move. Let's go on to Hungary. Yeah, let's go. I was going to say, why don't we just skip practice from now on? But I mean, like, for the video. I'm still going to do practice. But I mean, like, just do the race on the video. I might do that season 2, though. Season 2, I might do that. Let's go. No racing line, but acclimatization, that and qualifying pace. You just got to do those first, regardless of what the objectives are. You need space for those things.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and
Really not a fan of this track.
Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
I like watching it. Like watching the this is normally like one of the best races on the calendar. But playing it on the games, my word, is it infuriating. To be fair, the first time playing on it on F123. The last 2 games wasn't so fun. So we'll see. Fast sector 2, chain 5 corners, average cornering speed. 5 purple corners on this. I know that one, Chief. I'll get average cornering speed. I think I can get that. Doing alright though. I don't know how that's purple, to be honest. Alright, chain 5 corners, that's good. I feel like it should still give you the chain if you get 5 greens. But you get 5 purples. You have to get 5 purples. It's just unreal. To be fair, I'm not driving too badly here. Maybe it's because the corner gates give you the perfect guide. Then again, so does a racing line.
Program complete.
It's perfect.
And a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Indeed. Don't get fast sector 2, but it's fine. Let's do tyre management since it involves doing a clean lap. Probably best we get out of the way before the race strategy. Tyre management should be alright on this track, as long as there's no one in the way.
This test is all about tyre management. Try to control the slip through each corner and take extra care putting the power down at the apex.
DRS doesn't help with the slowing down part, using less power, energy. And stat pad a bit on those corners. And still stay within delta. One thing about tracks like this, easier to manage tyres in fairness in practice. So, is that 5 out of 5?
And that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
It was. Right, race strategy time.
Okay, give us some good, consistent laps, please. We're looking for good data that we can work into a race strategy.
What was the objectives? Okay, speed trap, fuel, cornering speeds. Got the speed trap already. If we don't get a fuel one, it's fine. As long as we get 3 laps within Delta. No clean lap required, so we can push a little bit harder if we need to. Maybe this track is not so bad. Maybe I misjudged it. Imagine this was walls, oh my word. Alright, got 3. Let's get the resource points. Nice. One more lap. Just need to drive the same that we did the last 2 laps. Alright, that is complete. I never do the optional 2 laps. You just got to get down to 3 laps in a row. That's it. It's a 5 lap practice program, but you don't need to do all 5. Last 2 basically optional unless like you do badly. It's not perfect. Decent.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive.
Where's the enthusiasm, mate? You had a great enthusiastic sense in the Silverstone race. Alright, before we race, we have got some opportunities to upgrade the car. So let's try and see what we can do. Oh yes, I forgot about the failed ones. Let's sort those ones out then, shall we? Oh yeah, never mind then. We're not doing a new upgrade, so we're just doing the failed ones. And there's so many cheap durability ones, but I want to upgrade the car speed first before I go on to durability again. So I want to get all of these to at least halfway. This one is, to be fair. Yeah. Anyway, let's go, Mario.
It's race day in Budapest as we get
The weather
ready
looks
for
a bit
another round of Formula
dodgy.
1 action. We're not expecting too many retirements at this circuit. There are plenty of current and former drivers.
Did you watch
with
2021?
flawless finish rates here. In particular, Ralf Schumacher, who made it across the line in all 10 of his Hungarian Grand Prix starts. Located 12 miles northeast of the Hungarian capital Budapest, the 14 corners of the Hungaro Ring are steeped in history and prestige. Overtaking's always been difficult on this technical 2.7-mile track. But the last few years in particular have turned up some exceptional races. So let's hope we're in for another one here today. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Davidson lines up on pole position. And the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid,
The fact that they use that is crazy.
Russell, Verstappen, Perez, Hamilton, Leclerc, Norris, Gasly.
Where's my
Fernando
teammate then?
Alonso, Jackson, Oscar
11th.
Piastri, Ocon, Bottas, Stroll, Albon, Magnussen, Tsunoda, Joe, Sargent, De Vries, and Nico Hulkenberg rounds off the grid. With preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track. And joining me again for the race today, Natalie Pinkham. Let's talk about Davidson. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
It's been a really solid year so far. There have been some incredible standout performances. But what's really impressed me has been the consistency. With this kind of form, I'm expecting another good race today.
Okay. How does that make sense, man? 2 medium stints on 16 laps, and then soft 17 and 21 laps. Like, where's the logic there? I'm very confused. Right, okay. They both look kind of stinky, if I'm being honest. See, that looks a bit better. Doesn't look incredible, but better. Excuse me. I'm gonna go with that. $100 kg. Why not? Let's go with this for the car. It sounds awful, but let's see if it works.
So the formation lap is underway here in Hungary. The front runners will want to get themselves prepared for the race ahead.
Most drivers start themselves.
Through the first two corners when the lights go out, and they'll need to survive those in order to kickstart what they hope is a promising race.
I think this is the right track to experiment on anyway. Even though practice and qualifying was smooth, it's not an easy track to race on. Because there's only really 2 overtaking places really, where like overtaking is like easier, and that's the main straight and the straight right after the main straight, after turn 1. And the rest of the track is really hard to overtake, so it requires a lot of patience, this one. Just realised how much the fuel goes down just per rev in the car. Don't know what the signs, but we move. Can't pull away from Russell at the moment.
Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Yeah, that means Russell can use it But this track is really like lap 4, to be honest, because it doesn't activate. It's a double detection zone, right? Both Russell and Max are going to catch up to me when they get back round to the main straight. We keep splashing sector 1. That is for sure. Yeah, Russell's coming. Red sector as well. These two within a second.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.9 seconds.
I think Russell having the on me is helping him keep away from Verstappen as well. Meanwhile, the two Ferraris are just cuddling in 4th and 5th. My teammate's currently 7th, which from 11th is a pretty big jump. He keeps having these good starts, but can't quite do the whole race properly. Oh, we got a yellow flag. Who is it? It's Max
Green flag.
Verstappen. It was just George chasing me then. Max is actually out of the race either. I don't know why he slowed down. Maybe he locked up, maybe he span out, I don't know. But he's still driving and he's in last. Whatever happened, I ain't got a clue, mate. But it does mean my teammate is currently 6th, which would be incredible team points if he can hold on this time. Because our closest challenging team for the constructors is 3rd and 4th. And so far they're holding it down. Never a fan of that term. You can't really throw AI off of dodgy moves, can you? That's more of an online thing. Trying to get a perfect screenshot. Sort of got it. .21 laps on medium does not look the most promising, does it? But you know, I feel like maybe I could have pushed it to 25 and then have some very fast stints on softs, but never mind. As long as it's below 30%, you know, it's still at least usable. I guess it depends on the track though, in fairness. And sometimes the car. sure it gets saved. Okay, you know what? 21 laps actually sounds like a good idea now. Just judging by the percentages. Actually sounds pretty perfect. Don't drink and drive, people. I thought Russell was pitting, he's not. Just a racing line. Okay, Max has climbed up to 20th. A lot of race to go as well. It would definitely climb back up at least a little bit. At least you would get towards the top 10. Maybe do even better. He's been nerfed in the game, plus he's not as good in the game as in real life. Real life he's incredible. Game he's great as well, but like in the game he's like, you know, a bit more dodgy. So is this car. I really don't mean to yawn, you know. I don't know what it is about these streams. Like, I look forward to streaming. I'm just like, yes, I'm gonna stream. As soon as I sit down and I start streaming, suddenly I'm starting to yawn. And it might be because I'm streaming late at night, yeah. But I work till late. I work till 10 p.m. So it's just like there's not much of a choice there. I do start late though, so maybe I start in the afternoon. Maybe I should be a morning person and stream in the morning. Will it be yawning then? But then I'd be sweating because like I sweat after these sessions because all this steering for 2 hours, 4 hours yesterday, and maybe I might do a second race today. After I'm done, I'm just like, I know you can shower, but you know. Still feel like I had to wake up so early, so I basically had to sleep immediately after getting home from work, and that just never works. Like I'm hungry, and then I eat, and then it's not. I can't just sleep because I've eaten. But even then, I struggle to sleep at night, so it's just like it's all over the place, mate. Maybe I should get a normal job. Where from? I don't know. Let me check if my stream is next straight. Yeah, the stream's fine. Check everything is working. Looks fine on my end.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 20.3 seconds.
Russell's fallen back, partly due to his sub tyres wearing out, I'm sure, but still kept on the lead for quite a while. Neither him or Lewis have pitted yet, which is not bad news for me, considering I'm pitting in 4 laps, so the closer my pit is to theirs, the better it is. See if Russell pits now. No signs will. Okay, Russell hasn't pitted. And there's signs in the pits, Hamilton's in the pits, which means Russell will pit this lap, I reckon. Norris in the pits, teammates in the pits.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now.
I assume this is where George Russell pits. Yep, knew it.
We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums.
he going on softs again or mediums? Looks like it's mediums. Okay, intriguing.
The car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now.
Still got no strict strategy, but he is easily gaining time, which is worrying.
Our gap behind is 22.2 seconds.
A little bit wide there. If the forecast is to be believed, there's no rain on in this race. It looks like it might rain though. Maybe it's just dull. It's cloudy, with a chance of meatballs, but no rain.
We're going to box this lap and push hard on the inlap.
Ross is going to easily be ahead of me when I pit. It's the only issue.
Gap to your teammate behind is 37.2 seconds.
Alright, time to go. Yeah, Russell's coming. Get me back in.
Okay, 2 stops left now, 2 stops.
Lost another 6/10 from that, jeez. See if we can get him.
so the gap to the car behind is 2.1 seconds.
Obviously not good at that corner, but we are slowly creeping to Russell. We have fresher tyres than him, although judging by how the game works, your tyres will wear out faster than the AI will, but still, you know, there's positives to take. Once we've completed this lap, it'll be a third of the way to the penultimate lap of the race. Another perspective to look at it. Instead of saying we're almost a third of the way through the whole race. It just sounds more sophisticated to say what I just said.
Pulling out a second a lap on the car behind. Really good stuff.
So lose a whole 2/10 from that corner. Did it capture fastest lap? Yeah, it did. Oh, we got a DRS opportunity maybe. See if we have it. I think we do. George! Okay. I'll accept that. Won't even flash back, I'll accept it. Yes, sir. 3 bags full. Piastri's out. No, he's had 3 bad races in a row. It's crazy. Where's the detection zone? I think he's got it anyway. Damn it.
Yellow flag. Okay, clear.
I see a back marker. Wow, what a rare occurrence. I remember this race. I remember last year, F122, right? In my first season, when I remember when the AI was so OP, right? In the straight line, especially, they were ridiculous, and I struggled to win in most of the races. I remember Hungary was the funniest thing because there was rain coming in, right? And it started raining, and just as it started raining, was everyone pitting? Everyone pitted for dries. I last minute decided to pit for intermediates, and because of that, I was like so far behind. I was like 7th. I was way behind 6th, but because of that one pit stop, I went from 7th to 1st with no chance of winning to defending from Max for 2 laps. It was literally like 2 laps left in the race. I was just like, what's going on? It was mad. Did I get DRS there? I think it's possible I did. Definitely did. I appreciate that, Nick. Bit awkward to see you here, considering the real life circumstances. Not bad. He's so bad in the game as well. At least in real life, you know, he finished top 10 in one race last year. In the game just doesn't rate him. He's always last. He's the new Mazepin. Well, he's been sacked now. So. you get DRS for that? Don't know if you did. Maybe pass him before DRS zone actually. That's possible. At least clear by Sonoda's still fairly close to him. Our teammates dropped to 8th and he's danger dropping to 9th. Just brilliant. As you do. Is that? No, okay, I was gonna say is that Max? This is actually Perez. But we got a 3-second lead back as well. It's not bad. Let's build on this, push as much as possible. Lego! What happens to saving every 10 laps, David? Oh, we have a pit already. Charles pit. I'm not due to pit for 9 laps, so that's a bit worrying. Everyone's starting to pit now. Russell's now pitting. Is he going to stay there long enough for me to see what he's moving on to? Is it still mediums? I think it's still mediums. Still mediums, okay. There's no way Russell's going the rest of his laps on that tyre, so one more pit stop for us is good. Either way we look at it.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 34.8 seconds.
Bit disappointing really, isn't it? My teammate's now 5th, but obviously he needs to pit. Hello Jord, how long have you been here? Alcoholic Donny fan in chat. Well, I don't know Donny fan if he had many fans, to be honest. So Jord is a subscriber for 30 months. I think that's your like announcement thing. So when you subscribe to a channel, you can like announce in the chat of the next stream that you subscribed. I think that's what that is. I know because I've done it, as in I've been the subber. Like 15 seconds, that's what she said. A splendid day for you. How am I? A little bit knackered, but I'm good. Not too long now since I fly out my next trip. Just looking on forward to that now. I've clocked in a nice 17 hours overtime, so I'll have a good payday as well. Just before I fly out, nice and sweet. Where am I going next? It's a place. Yes, it's a place. Skegness. Don't know that one, Chief. It's a place so big that it's a continent, but also a country. That's a huge clue. Huge clue. Australia indeed. Wow, he's got it. I was gonna add the next clue. Anything that can kill you lives there. As long as they lose tomorrow, so oh yeah, true. I'll be watching the first half. I'm going Cinema of Grandad at 12:10, which is just after the second half starts. You heard those ticket scandals going on? Apparently some Australians bought tickets in the England fans' end. And they're going to wear yellow. I've been hearing about these shenanigans. Spain win, both teams to score. England win, both teams to score. 100 quid. It's not a bad bet. It's just over 90 minutes. Spain win 2-1, England 2-1 or 3-1, pay 100 or 300.
Gap to your teammate behind is 42.2 seconds.
Oh, the Nits are back. The Nits are back. They've made a return. So Nits are 3-1, are they? That's interesting odds. That's better odds.
Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs.
Yeah, I've hit a bit of a dilemma though, because I want to go to the Australian F1 race next year, which is in March, right? It goes on sale. Get this, when it goes on sale, I'll be on the plane. Yeah. So I applied for early access, which is like a day early, which is like literally like before I'm on the plane. But if I don't get that, and I know on the 25th I get it, then that's a bit awkward.
Aiden's in the pits. Aiden in the pits.
Apparently it sold pretty quickly last year as well. Yeah, to share 2 on England. Let's calm down there. Let's not jump to conclusions. I'm hoping the last 2 stints will do me a lot of good, because currently we will be behind Leclerc when we come out, and we're pitting in lap 42. Could pit now, but I won't. I'll keep to my strategy. We'll see what happens. Be stubborn. As long as we don't have a penalty shootout against that Mackenzie. That's the only penalty shootout quickly with the face, and that's a compliment in a way. I think the French and Qatar would disagree, to be honest. Yeah, Demi Martinez dancing after after they missed a pen twice. She looks like you should know which way she's going. She almost leans to one side before she turns the other. She was excellent versus France in the shootout. You back Germany and France, but both out. You do think Spain win it, sadly. It's annoying because we're missing some key players as well. Even without them, we're hitting this. But if we get to the final and we lose, it's gonna be like, if only we had this, this, and that. Actually, I shouldn't say that about people. Her, and her. Sorry. It sounds worse when I'm saying about women. I don't mean it that way. Don't cancel me. I'm gonna be bloody 4th by the time I come out. You're ahead of Norris though. Just smashed the last 2 stints. You didn't hear half of that. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. You don't need to hear anything, mate. I never said anything outrageous. Don't know what you mean. I said nothing, mate. I don't know what we're talking about. I was singing song lyrics. Yeah, there's definitely a song where you don't need to cancel me. Russell's just there.
It looks like the pit crew are out in the lane and ready to perform their magic on the car. They're going to be aiming to achieve the fastest pit stop time possible.
There goes George.
It looks like there's an issue with
Oh, for God's sake.
removals. They'll be incredibly disappointed.
Yeah, that's actually a good clip, actually, up for that.
You only have to stop once now. 1 stop left.
I guess I have to take 4th then, for now. Alright. 2 stints on softs. Let's see if the strategy pays off. Anyone that fought hard though can do it. Yeah. Is Putelaz playing? He's an incredible player. The only thing that stopped you replying to that Simo, yeah, that you jinx everything. You're trying hard not to jinx. To be fair, that's more of a Champions League thing. You jinx everything in a competition.
Okay, so the gap to the car ahead, 1.7 seconds.
Getting him. We will have DRS.
Okay, push.
She is quite something. Let me see if I can dive bomb. Seems unlikely, but risks are there to be taken.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
Didn't sound enthusiastic enough, Mark. Yes! Now we chase down George. You say vamos, please. Thank you, Granu. Perfect time to overtake as well.
Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 41.8 seconds.
If anyone does the World Cup, it's Honor Battle. There's many puns in that name. Pronounced like bat what? I think he said bat an eyelid for a second. I'm just like, that's a phrase, mate. It was like learning when Phil Jagielka's name was actually Phil Jagielka. I'm just like, what? Everyone's been saying Jagielka for like decades, mate. Did it in March this year. What? Solly March? Can't trust him to take a pen. I didn't think you knew that. Yeah, well, he said it was an interview. I think, can't remember what year it was, but it was an England interview. So at some point, he was in England squad, and he said in an interview, like, it's pronounced Jagielka, not Jagielka. Even the bloody commentators are calling him Jagielka, mate. Derek Gray's big on that. Yeah, he's a good commentator, is Derek Gray. Oh yeah, my work supervisor, right? He's coming up to me, like I'm typing something on a spreadsheet on a computer, and he's coming up to me. He's just like, because I thought he was gonna tell me like, oh, you got to do something. Can you do this for me? Like, you know, an instruction like a supervisor would do. He's like, first of all, Timber's injured. I'm just like, I look at him like, really? Really? Cheers for that, mates. Cheers for the reminder. Bloody prick. I'm just like, what's going on? Or it's like, get out, mates. How dare you break me? I was watching him play at Wembley, man. It was solid. It was so calm. It was good. It was a good tackler. I'm just like, wow, we got someone here. We got something. The next week, he's done. Like, I'm mostly happy with the window, but the fact like half that good window is now injured, it's like couple that with the fact that we spent 65 million on Havertz when we should have bought a striker. Yeah, life is crazy sometimes. It gives you lemons. Setbacks or setups for comebacks, have to see it like that. Yeah, but there's an ACL, mate. Like, if he's not out for the whole season, he's out for most of it. Yeah, the Havertz one still makes no sense. Like, even before we signed him, you can't see how he fits into the Arsenal team. Like, regardless of whether he's good enough for the league or not, which he hasn't really shown in for Chelsea, that's one red flag. But take that aside, take his form aside, right? Where does he fit? He's played now, and I still don't know where he fits. I feel like it made zero sense. He's done well in big games. You give him that. Can't argue the Champions League final winner, and it's not just that game, it's multiple big games where he's performed. But on a consistent basis, and then you look at the Arsenal team, you think he doesn't suit us in any way. Where did he play against Forest? Somewhere in midfield, mate. Because I didn't watch the full game, I just watched highlights because I was at work. Yeah, Russell's pitted. Might be an issue. Okay, we got a gearbox problem apparently. I do feel like we weren't convincing in that game. You know, we had a good first half. Second half, we were typical Arsenal in terms of like not being able to kill games off and allowing the other team to come back in. Why we've dropped so many leads in the past, not just last season, but long time since Wenger days, really. That was a bit dodgy.
Gap to your teammate behind is 51.3 seconds.
Okay, hopefully Norris holds Russell up for a bit. That'd be good. Oh yeah, remember that boat tour I'm going on in Australia, right? I sent emails just to like get info and stuff. So apparently they provide suits, not necessarily swimsuits, but they obviously go in the water. They provide suits to avoid jellyfish stings, as they are common. Now I'm just like, right, I was sitting there worried about sharks, and you're telling me there's jellyfish. I'll put on the suit, mate. Okay. Oh yeah, Partey was right back for a bit, I remember. Would move into midfield at times, even free of White, Salibatin. But yeah, it was kind of messy. Miguel's trying to be Pep. I'm signing over the Xbox right now, RIP. I'll be fine. I hope anyway. there's a few things I'm doing there. So you can go scuba diving. So I can take my camera into that, which is great. But the other two things I can't take the camera into, but I'm still doing them anyway because they sound fun. One of them's called an ocean walker. So what that literally is the boat will have like an underwater stairwell, and you wear a swimsuit, you got an oxygen mask, and you walk down the stairwell underwater. It sounds weird, but I'm gonna do it. And then the other one was diving intro. So basically, a guy teaches you how to dive. So you go swimming underwater. I'm just like, yeah, that sounds good. There were other things. There was a helicopter ride that was too expensive. I'm just like, you know what, I'm good. Not for that price, mate. Plus, I've been on a helicopter in Dubai, and I'm just like, I don't trust helicopters enough anyway. I've done it once, I don't want to do it again. And there was a submarine. I'm just like, no, no way. That's not something to laugh about. But unless it was like a military submarine, I wouldn't get in it. No way, Jose, my friends. It's even dodgier than planes, man. Yeah, much dodgier. Planes have somewhat of a trustworthiness. Generally, at least airline planes. Bloody helicopters, you just... all it takes is those propellers, mate. one little button press, one little, like, I don't know, even like a bird flying into it. It's a long day. A plane can still fly with a broken engine. So it's like...
Okay, we're approaching the pit window.
Yeah.
You're going to be on softs.
Still went saying that Leicester thing, innit? Yeah. Yeah, that was mad. That was shocking to hear about. Especially considering there were like news reports of like the chopper taking off. And that was literally seconds before literal disaster.
No tyre concerns at the moment, just focus on the driving.
Signs pitted yet? When they said Kasper's Michael was the first run out or something. Yeah, I didn't read about that actually. CM Punk trying to get fired. What does that mean? WWE? Royal Rumble number 28. Excuse me. What a transition, yep. Interesting on this episode of Conversation Starters. Gap to Russell isn't as bad this time round. He may have done very well.
Aiden's coming in for his stop now.
I think Sainz held him off quite well. Generally. Sunday 27th of August.
Okay, we're boxing for this lap. Give us the best.
So I've heard. I swear there's multiple big things going on that weekend. AEW London, there's the Dutch Grand Prix F1. What else? There's something else going on that I can't remember. Aside from the football. What's my teammate doing there, bro? Gonna be your sister's birthday. Wow. There's something going on that day apart from AEW and Dutch Grand Prix. I can't remember what it was. It'll be second when we come out, but it's not so bad. We made up a lot of time on that stint. Why did they have to put it on that weekend, man? If it was a week before, I would have gone, you know. 100% I would have gone a week before. It just had to be on the day when I'm working and I got to fly out the next day. I think I told you this, but did you know that it's quicker to fly from a space station to the moon than it is from England to Australia? Just thought I'd let you know. So as long as you're in the rocket, you launch, you go to the moon, you get there faster than someone will fly to Australia. How do you feel about that, sir? Be football the other thing. I think it looks so interesting that day. I swear there was something, it's not in my mind. Also we Fulham, no, it's definitely not that. Maybe it's a football game, maybe it's not. I don't think it's a football game though. I don't know. Maybe I'm modelled up or something else. This is why I should write my thoughts. I feel like an old man now. Who's the yellow? Is that the Ferrari behind us? Yeah, it's the Ferrari behind us. It's Charles. Not Charles Leclerc DNFing. Oh wow. Ferrari again. It must be Liverpool. Can't be football then.
Okay, you've lost access to one of the gears. We've lost one of the gears due to a fault in the gearbox.
I wasn't trying to hit him, but I didn't get any damage from that. Just brushed him maybe. Did have DRS though.
Right, we've looked at the gearbox issue, but I'm afraid there's nothing we can do. Try and drive around it, we'll just have to hope for the best.
National Tug of War Day.
These power units, so you should be able to stay in high gears for a lot of the lap.
You'd be surprised by the amount of different days there are, you know. I'm actually in shock sometimes. Because my workplace, they got like a board. Every month they put a board up, and every day there's like a day for something. So it was World Lion Day on the 10th of August. That's what I remember the most. But there are also there's random things, and there's like Independence Day things for different countries, and then National Holidays on August 27th. I don't think it's National Holiday. There's some sort of event happening on 27th. I just can't remember what it is. surely have DRS on this lap. No? Oh, I thought I did. I made you curious. George New Crush, what was this? Was this today or what's going on? I developed a lot of new crushes at Wembley. The amount of female cops bait, jeez. George knows. People watching this out of context on YouTube be like, what's he talking about, female cops? What's this? I'm not joking either, there was a lot of them. There was a lot of cops in general, but yeah. There's the DRS. Russell's clinched second there. I think he may have wanted to stay out very long on the softs. You're half glad I'm not massive. I should be screaming, why have I said that? Is that a fat joke? Because I am quite massive, in fairness. Man just said his new crush and Jigsaw identified as Twitter. You what? The West Ham fan? Oh yeah, you sent me the... Yeah, I remember. You moved on from the Scousers. I remember that DM very well. You know that Twitter chat I'm in with like 10 Man United fans? They want to start WhatsApp chat now. Like, everyone's moving to the Zucks. They had enough of the mosque. They want more of the Zuck. Zuck isn't introducing DM limits. That's the main thing about the Zucks. Surprised Jake hasn't joined the WhatsApp chat. He'd be up to no good. You reckon Newcastle's a good night out? Just curious. And give us his phone number. What did I say? Yes. No, you didn't hear wrong. No, I said, do you reckon it's a good night out in Newcastle? Well, they're better the second time. Where are you then, teammate?
They're on fresh mediums. They're in 10th place.
10th, okay, stick to the point, mate. Okay, he's got a good gap, actually. He might actually get a point. Apparently he's good, yes? You hurt your ears hearing Geordies at night, though. I've just been curious to like go there for a weekend because I've always wanted to see the Angel of the North, which is near Newcastle. And I'll only be there for like 10 minutes. I'm just like, I'm not travelling 5 hours up north to go for 10 minutes, am I? So I'd be like, yeah, a whole weekend, mate. Yeah. Jordan will be on the beers and he'll get to the end. He's just like, "Is that it? This big red thing? This is what Davidoff wanted to see." Thank you, Esteban. There's my rival.
They're currently 6th.
Okay,
So the
behind
difference
Norris.
is 42.6 seconds.
It's not even close to Norris
Okay,
either.
they're on old softs. Time last lap was a 1 minute 21.7.
They have a horse racing track too, most of the point, and a greyhound track. Interesting. Done by ARC, Formula Employers. For a second I thought he said RAC. I'm just like, wow, you used to do breakdowns, yeah? Man's big time. Arena Racing Company. I see. Is this different to the BHA? You're exposing yourself to dodgy followers. I'm not sure about that one, Chief. Just take it this way, right? Twitch doesn't keep keep streams on the platform, so in that sense, this will be gone because I'm a Prime member. It'll be 60 days. So in 2 months' time, this stream will be invisible. It won't be there. It'll be here anymore. It will be on YouTube, but on YouTube you won't see. They won't see the chat. I don't put Twitch chat on YouTube. To do that, I have to put it on my screen. So I think you'll be all right. Instead, they'll be thinking about, who am I talking to? Who's the devil I'm talking to? What's going on? What's this? Random song to listen to. Chuckle Vision theme song. Hey, you wanted something random? I give you something random. You found a 30-second clip first. Good quickie. 36 seconds. Oh, that's too long, mate. 20, take it or leave it. When is your GTA session happening? At some point before I depart. Your bird is here 30. Is she really? More like 30 minutes, mate. I thought you said you're waiting to be married for a second. Oh, you said Harry. So, tomorrow I aim to be streaming F1 again. Friday and Saturday morning, I want to be up in the morning to watch AFL, so that rules out Thursday and Friday nights. Either Sunday night or one of the nights just after Sunday night, or Saturday night. Saturday night could work. We could do Saturday night. That's proper jaw drunk hours. Waiting to make the West Ham bird. Okay, mate. You're probably drunk Saturday night. Ah, timing, mate, timing. Because the last night will be Wednesday. So yeah, I want to try and finish. This F1 season as well by Wednesday. But I think there'll be enough time for also a GTA stream. You already donated F1 game right regarding the last sesh. Fair enough. Can't get used to it. Is it the drifting? It does drift a bit on some corners.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
You deleted it? Oh, damn. Meanwhile, I'm trying to finish 2 seasons before of career mode before Forza comes out in October, and Spider-Man comes out in October as well. You might like the new Gran Turismo movie, by the way, if you ever get a date. if you get a date in the next couple days. Gran Turismo, mate. It's a better film than I expected it to be. Your sister watched it the other day. Oh, wow, unbelievable, mate. Absolutely shocking. The team will be a loss across the line. At least he's guaranteed 10th. Yeah, it's basically a true story about a guy who played Gran Turismo in his room, but he got the chance to be an actual driver. Yeah. It was quite interesting.
You can't fault the performance on the track today. A well-deserved victory. Natalie Pinkham, how do you think they were able to set themselves apart today?
Well, they are very much.
And then the actual guy it's based on was the stunt double in the movie, which I thought was quite funny. I guess what better stunt double than the guy that was actually there.
What can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
But that guy from Stranger Things, yes, David Harbour, big man. Of course his name's David, it's an elite name. Just like less elite than Jordan. Alright, show off.
Davidson increases their championship lead. Let's see how the driver's standings have changed.
Alright.
So then, Natalie Pinkham, who would you
Oh
pick
no!
as your driver of the
Davidoff's gone invisible. Who's not scored any points yet?
It's time to check out the constructors'
Yeah,
standings.
Piastri's one of them. That's quite surprising. I thought Piastri did well at the start of the season. Maybe I'm misremembering it.
They make their way up the standings. Well,
But
what an end to another
yeah, let's move on. You can only see my hands. Yes. That's a bit sus, mate. I think we win that rivalry. Did I see who's called Lincoln City today? I did not.
Our income's solid at the moment. We should start considering where we can look to invest the profits we're making back into the team.
Cheers, mate. But I'd rather save it. Okay, on our last gearbox. I can take a few grid penalties eventually then. Second energy store. That's not far off. Well, we shall see how that goes. Let's see if this DRS thing... Oh, that failed.
We had a major issue on the production line earlier.
Oh, they're all failing now.
So
What's
the
going
entire
on?
development package for the weekend has failed. Any redevelopments will need to be ordered from the R&D screen.
Ordered it, mate. Right ahead of you. It's a bit mad. Alright. We shall move on to Belgium.
Let's take it slow. Where you go, I go too. And if you hit the bottom, I'm going down with you. Let's take it slow. Who cares where we gotta be? You know you'll have a good time wherever you're with me. Let's take it